All 1969 Trans Am convertibles are special, but this is number one. Now you may be thinking, haven't I seen a 69 Pontiac Trans Am convertible already on this show? And the answer is a resounding yes. In fact, we have shown every 1969 Pontiac Trans Am convertible ever produced on this program at one point or another. Pontiac only made 8 of these cars in convertible form back in '69, so they are a rare sight indeed. And a few years ago, an unprecedented 6 of them were gathered at the Muscle Car Corvette Nationals in Chicago. At that point, 7 of the 8 '69 TA convertibles were accounted for, and recently, the 8th car was found and restored and unveiled at the 2016 Muscle Car Corvette Nationals. This time, we're taking a look at one of 4 1969 Pontiac TA convertibles that reside in the brothers' collection. While the 8 '69 Trans Am convertibles might look the same because they all have the same blue and white paint scheme, there are differences between the cars. 4 of them have automatic transmissions, the other 4 have stick shift. All of them have a blue interior except for one which has white seats. Some have blue tops, some have white, but this is the car that started the whole run. The VINs of all 8 1969 Pontiac Trans Am convertibles are well known and documented, and this car happens to have the lowest sequence number of all of them. Each of the 8 cars was built at the Norwood F-body assembly plant, so they're all very similar when they rolled off the assembly line. By that, we mean that they were all sprayed in the same color combination with the same paint. It's interesting to see them today, as they are now all slightly different shades thanks to different restoration techniques and the different time periods and when they were restored. The Trans Am was designed to be a high-performance version of the Firebird, but not too high performance as to lose style and comfort along the way. Under the long steel 2-scoop Trans Am hood lives a 400 cubic inch Pontiac V8 built to Ram Air 3 specifications, and that big foam ring seals the intake to the hood to catch the cold outside air. Ram Air 3 engines utilize the camshaft with a 410-inch intake and a 413 exhaust lobe, and a split duration of 273 and 289 degrees to move the air. Cylinder heads stuffed with 2 11-inch intake and 177-inch exhaust valves helped, and a Rochester Quadrajet 750 CFM carburetor supplies the air and fuel. The result is 335 horsepower at 5,000 RPM, which is surely enough to blast wind through your hair when the top is down. 430 pound-feet of torque launch the car, and this one uses a Turbo 400 automatic transmission and a 308 geared safety track rear axle to plant the tires. Trans Am styling is tough to beat, and the '69 TA has cool elements all over it. The cameo white and Tyrol blue stripes make a bold statement, and this one wears a white convertible top. The steel hood is unique to the Trans Am, and the lower fenders feature air extractors to help pull heat out of the engine bay. Trans Ams had a light chrome surround for the grille that doubled as the bumper, and a plastic lower spoiler keeps the air from stacking up under the car at high speed. A pedestal mount rear wing has tips that dip down to the deck lid, and the taillight panel is sprayed in Tyrol blue for contrast. This one rolls on Rally 2 wheels and white pinstripe performance tires, and the front suspension is enhanced with a 1-inch sway bar. Heavy-duty springs and a quick ratio power steering gear added to the driving performance, and a steering fluid cooler is mounted right over the radiator. Trans Am's stopped with power-assisted 11-inch front rotors and drum brakes out back, and the package delivered solid handling performance. Inside, the blue upholstery and carpet contrast with the burlwood-appearing dash and console. Trans Am's had a cool stacked gauge package on the right side of the instrument panel with rectangular oil pressure, fuel level, and temp gauges on board. Bucket seats are divided by a full-length console, and this one has a power top for for cruising on nice days. So let's see, they made 8 of these cars. How many have we shown you on Muscle Car of the Week? You can go to our website at musclecaroftheweek.com and dig through the archives to see the other 69 Trans Am convertibles in the Brothers collection. And while you're there, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss the next episode of Muscle Car of the Week.